Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 3 of Velocity Online. We have a run of Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage, the easiest game to say, coming up for you from JordanTheDarkness. So I think we're ready to start that now, if that's correct. So why don't you guys take that away?
Hey, I'm Jordan. This is 0.2 critical mode. I'll give a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go.
Jordan? And I'm Swift Shadow. I'll be helping out on commentary. So this is 0.2. This was released back on the PS4. Jordan's playing on PS5. And it takes place in the realm of darkness following Aqua's story. Aqua's a character from Birth by Sleep. This opens up with just a bunch of cutscene skips here. And Jordan's playing on critical mode, which is the hardest difficulty in the game. It adds a lot of restrictions that we'll go over as the run progresses. So here at the start, Jordan said no to a tutorial, which is good that we're able to do that. It saves a good amount of time. And there's a cool jump that we can do here at this ledge where we attack to get over the ledge, and it skips having to grab that ledge or jump up the left side. And then this fight is a shadows fight, so Jordan's gonna dodge roll back and then forward to bait the shadows into attacking him. Because we're on critical, the shadows are actually more aggressive with their AI, and by them attacking, he's able to guard and counter blast them. These first two fights are some of the only fights that are better on crit, just because the shadows give you what you want more often, which is cool.
Yeah, they have better IA for some reason.
They just really like to hit you. And so then again, at the start of this fight, Jordan's gonna dodge roll back and then forward to get the shadows to all come forward and attack. Ooh, that's a good counterflex. And the rest of the shadows just get cleaned up with physical combos. So those shadows fights are pretty much the big reset point for this game. You can spend... Jordan has spent multiple hours sometimes trying to get out of shadows. Sometimes the game just doesn't want you to.
I only have 5,000 resets, so it's fine.
Only 5,000. So here we now have access to magic, and Jordan's able to do a blizzard backwards here, which creates this long trail that you can ride. And we can do that on long, flat surfaces. And right now we have the gears section, which is like the heaviest movement section in the run. There are 4 gears we have to hit. And Jordan did a fire at the start of this combo. One of the differences with critical compared to some of the other difficulties is critical mode doesn't have combo master, which means you can't do a combo unless your hits are connecting with something. But if you do magic as the first hit in the combo, it'll give you combo master, so you can extend your combo as long as the first hit is magic.
Freaking bat that'll kill me.
Oh my god.
There's an underground path.
The gears also each give us good abilities too. That first gear gives double flight, which is basically our double jump. This second gear gives us access to situation commands, which we'll be seeing a lot throughout the different fights of the run. Oh no!
It's fine.
This jump is very hard. Again, on crit, since we don't have combo master, you have to start that combo with a fire, as opposed to doing physical combos from the start. It makes it a bit harder to get up there. Jordan also ran his MP out on that gear. So the way MP works is when you have MP, your MP bar is blue and you can do magic. When you run out of MP, it turns red and then refills over time. It's a state called MP charge. By going into MP charge on that gear, we ensure that we get out of MP charge and have full MP for the first boss fight. We also got air slide from that gear. So you can see jump air slide, double flight air slide is a really good form of movement, especially when we're going vertically.
And you want to do ground finishers on the last gear, because doing arrows is slow.
Yeah, the aerial combo, Aqua likes to spin around in the air a lot.
She does like 7 air combos before she does her finisher. And this
And that
fight's
last
RNG.
gear gives us access to shop. So this first boss is Demon Tower. Demon Tower, when he turns red and attacks, will take reduced damage from everything except Blizzard. And Jordan's going to open this with Fires and Blizzards in order to get both situation commands. So on the bottom left of the screen, you can see these arrows filling up. And once they fill up all the way, we get situation commands based on what we've used. Blizzard in this fight, and Blizzaja, the situation command in particular, acts as a stun to Demon Tower, which stops him from attacking, which allowed Jordan to get that partial shot lock off. Normally Demon Tower would attack through that. We also have transformations, so when you fill up arrows with magic, most of the time you'll get Grand Magic as a situation command. When you use a mix of magic or... Oh.
I had it for safety. I had to do that for safety.
Yeah. It's a very swag finish too. Things on critical mode hit very hard. I think Demon Tower 2-shots you.
Yeah. Because you're level 50 still.
Coming into the world within, there are 3 mirrors here that we have to complete. Each one ends with a boss fight, which is another version of Aqua that we have to fight. This first mirror is actually very cool movement-wise. It's probably the hardest platforming section in the run, even though Gears is like the longest one.
There's an RNG mirror. I don't want to see.
For some reason, the game can do weird things in here sometimes. So there are mirrors scattered around in this area that create platforms for us. And that first one, or the first 2, we're able to skip. Oh, the star!
Yeah.
Go.
8-second cutscene for no reason.
We create these platforms to get up here, because there's a chest that we have to pick up for crit.
Yeah,
And when those platforms are lined up a certain way, they give you a special cutscene. So all the way off in the distance here, it's this chest, this mega elixir. And then Jordan's gonna do some cool movement here to get all the way to the mirror here by doing fires and then full combos. And then air sliding out of them. Again, the fire is to gain Combo Master. Nice. And now we have the Aqua boss fights. So these can give a variety of attacks, and Jordan has to react to them and punish accordingly. Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah, pretty much the best RNG you can get.
And Aqua has a mechanic called Revenge Value, basically for the purposes of this run. After 2 physical combos, Aqua will retaliate on us. So by doing those 2 combos, Jordan knows immediately that she's going to come in and can guard and then jump out and do another combo. In this game, you can also jump out of your guard. So instead of doing the counter like we were on Shadows, a lot of the time here, we're going to be jumping out of the guard to start up a combo. because on Aqua the counter just knocks away instead of really doing anything useful. And here we have a stairs puzzle. We have to go up the stairs 3 times, and then the place we want to go is behind us after that. Aqua 2 is a lot like Aqua 1. And Jordan can catch this laugh here. She teleports up into the sky, and he catches it with fires. Jordan's also going to do a thunder here as he goes up the stairs to this last mirror, and there's 2 reasons for that. One is it puts you in MP charge, so again we'll be getting full MP for the next fight. The other is, if you saw at the bottom left of the screen, Jordan got 2 arrows off of that. That's from the thunder hitting urns, and then it also carries hits from the other fight. And these arrows carry over to here. So there are 3 pillars we have to break. They break on a full combo and a finisher. And Jordan also got Spellweaver from those arrows that carried over. So on this last pillar here, he's going to use Spellweaver, and we'll have that for the Aqua 3 fight, which is a little bit longer, but also a lot cooler. So this Aqua also goes into Spellweaver, and again Jordan's gonna react to what she does, and then jump out and start a combo. So a full physical combo, and then 2 hits, 2 fires, and finishing the combo, and then he's gonna do that again. And these fires mess with Aqua's revenge value, so she doesn't retaliate as early. And then he's able to keep looping her with physical combos into a Firaja to kill. Nice fight. So then here Jordan's able to hit the save point and restore some magic lizard out into the mirror here, which we're going to be going into the Forest of Thorns. So Jordan here uses a Thunder and 2 Fires, which gets both these situation commands, and it also puts him in MP charge. There are 2 types of vines in this forest, the normal looking ones and then also the red ones. The normal ones can break off of any magic or hits. The red ones will only break from fire or if you like run into them. That bat was me.
Yeah, bats can 2-shot you.
All the enemies are really up for blood today.
Just the bats.
And this is Dark Side. This is a very fast boss, so Jordan does a Fire, Blizzard, Fire, and then counters Dark Side's hit, combos the hand, does another Blizzard, and hopefully we'll see, Firaja and Blizzaja both. Firaja into a partial shot lock on the hands, a 25 there, should kill both the hands, and then Jordan can Blizzaja into a full shot lock on the head, which is going to do a lot of damage.
Almost died.
Oh my god, that orb.
Here we go. Let's fight.
Yeah, this fight coming up is probably one of the most scariest in the run, especially at the HP that Jordan's at. Everything in this fight will one-shot him now.
Yeah, so I can't get hit.
There's a rail here, which we jump over all of these hands as they punch down. And then on the last one, we're able to do an air slide to hit the cutscene trigger a little bit earlier. And now we have the forest fight. So this is a bunch of Neo Shadows, water cores. Jordan's gonna open this fight by doing a mix of magic, so a blizzard, fire, thunder, and then another blizzard. We're hoping to see a good amount of situation commands here to help deal with these.
I died.
Neo Shadows are brutal. So for some reason, Square Enix thought it was a good idea to give every single enemy in this game either a projectile or a way of closing distance really quickly with like a big jump. So things can come off screen from very far away and just hit you and kill you. So those water cores there, they can put up those bubbles, and then they won't take any hits from anything except fire, which would break their bubble.
Why not?
Nice shot luck, yeah.
Pretty bad, but...
Made it through.
And if you die, you can't skip cutscenes.
Yeah, unfortunately. So coming through this forest again, there are going to be some more dark sides here that are shooting projectiles, but they're relatively easy to avoid. Aqua right now is basically following Terra and Ven. And then Jordan's going to be using Thunders here to clear out these normal vines and make this movement a bit nicer to get through. That also puts him in MP charge again, which we want going into the next boss, because by the time that we get to him, we'll be at full MP. So this fight's also very interesting. It's another Darkside fight, but we have a long path that we have to go up, and Darkside drops these balls. These positions are entirely random, and these two-shot you. They do half your health. So if Jordan takes hits from them, this fight gets very scary as well. But Jordan's going to start this fight with a full shot lock, and then going to fires. So a cool thing about situation commands in this game is shot lock, particles, projectiles normally don't add to your situation command meter, but if you do magic before they hit, the projectiles will count as hits of that magic, which we'll see more on Demon Tide as well. This is also the fight where that Mega Elixir that we picked up earlier got used. Very nice fight. And so that Mega Elixir gives us back full MP, HP, and focus, which allows us to get some more shot locks out. Jordan also did a thing called attack skip there, basically forcing Darkside to go straight into his DM and skip the attack that he would normally do, which makes it faster, but a lot more punishing when it goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have the return of Demon Tower. Jordan started this fight off with Blizzards. Again, Blizzards do full damage when Demon Tower's attacking, everything else does reduce damage. And getting that Blizzacha there, again, acts as a stun so that Demon Tower won't attack as early. We also have Mickey in our party now, which Jordan loves Mickey. Jordan's the biggest Mickey fan in the whole world.
Oh yeah, love him.
But Mickey gives us a form called Wayfinder, which we'll see in a bit. Jordan's doing some Spell Weaver physical combos, which do some pretty good damage here. And then, yeah, there's Wayfinder. Wayfinder does big amounts of damage. Wayfinder finisher does about 80% of an HP bar, which, oh my god, that does so much. Really nice fight. Demon Tower 2's one of the more infuriating fights in the run, on every difficulty. When Demon Tower 2 chooses to attack, he can attack again, and then again, and again, and he can attack like upwards of 4 or 5 times in a row. And he takes reduced damage from everything but Blizzard, so you kind of just have to sit there and wait. And there are 2 items Jordan's going to be picking up here. We're getting very close to the end of the run. We're coming up to our last fight, the last boss of this game. But Jordan picks up a Mega Ether here, which will fully restore MP. And then he's also going to pick up this Elixir, which is up on the left side coming up here, before going into this fight. And both of these are going to get used on this final boss. And this is the final boss, Demon Tide. It is a bunch of shadows, very big. And this fight's also very scary. So Jordan's gonna start with a mix of each magic, and then combo up the Demon Tide. Unfortunately with crit, as you mentioned earlier, not having Combo Master makes these hits a lot harder to connect, especially when Demon Tide's floating around. Oh, he's giving both the shadows. So the way Demon Tide works on crit, he'll do 2 attacks at the beginning, which there's 4 different things he can do, and then he'll do another set of 2 attacks, which he's guaranteed to do this one where he goes underground, and then one where he charges at you, but that can happen in either order. So now coming out from being underground, once he stops spitting these shadows, he's gonna charge 3 times. And now what Jordan wants to do is, Demon Tide has armor, which reduces damage that he takes. Once he takes a certain amount of hits, he'll glow purple, and his armor will break. And once this armor gets broken, Mickey is going to be very useful with Wayfinder on this fight. Oh my gosh,
yeah, he almost killed me at the end.
He hits very hard. But as you can see here, Mickey's riding on top of Demon Tide, which he can only do once the armor is broken. And by doing this, it allows us this free window of damage. And we also get access to the Wayfinder command, which instead of being the form change it was last time, it now traps Demon Tide in the center. So Jordan's going to be able to do a lot of damage here. Pop that Raja he got before going in and do a full shot walk. And then again, do another shot walk. On PS5, these shot walks are actually better than they were back on PS4 and PS4 Pro, because the game's running at a better frame rate, you're actually able to get more out of your focus. And then do a mix of magic here to deal damage and also get commands. Pop the elixir that he picked up before this fight. And then again, basically follow those same lines of doing shot walks and magic to get commands. Pop that Mega Ether to do some more magic here before Demon Tide gets out.
It's fine, I think.
You should be okay.
We'll see.
So Demon Tide's second phase is actually really scary. That's why we want to get as much damage as we can out of that first phase doing the Wayfinder.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the... Oh. In second phase, Demon Tide turns into this big tornado. Ah, the arrows went away right before you got MP. Oh no.
Okay, time. I survived 1 HP.
GG.
Let's keep going.
And that's the end of Critical 20% for 0.2. It's a very short run, very fast paced, not a lot of downtime.
Yeah, it's only
Also
one
very
part.
scary on crit.
All right. Thanks to both of you for showing us that quick Kingdom Hearts run.
We
GG
have
Jordan.
an incentive for this run.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
on
right.
Google.
This
Yep.
run has an incentive.
Oh yes. Oh,
There is an
the level
incentive,
99
in
boss
fact, for this run. For wait, which one is this one? Oh, for the boss rush level 99 critical,
Mhm.
which we have to close now. And did we make that, Thar?
We
Yeah.
did, in fact, make that. I believe we made it yesterday morning or even the 2 days ago.
There we go. So we will be transitioning into boss rush level 99 critical.
Good luck, Jordan.
Thanks. Okay, start now.
Alright, good luck. So this is the boss rush. This only happens, you can only do it on a completed save of the game. This is a loaded up save that's already at level 99. And you have to collect these Zodiac chests to do this. It starts off with Dark Side, which Jordan's going to do a mix of magic that we've been seeing, and then pop the commands into a shot walk here to break the hands. And now we're going to have a lot more items than we did before, so Jordan has these elixirs that he can pop, refill that focus and MP, do a full shot walk on the head, and then finish it off with magic. Very nice. So there are a total of 5 fights here. This is the second. This is one of the big mob fights, which is a lot of earth cores, flame cores, and water cores. These water cores are weak to fire. Again, the fire pops their bubbles. That was so good. Whoa.
Yeah, level 99.
And this is the second mob fight, which is a bunch of shadows, neo shadows, and then bats later on as well. Which Thunder and Thundaja, the situation command, do a lot here in order to clear these enemies out pretty quickly. Two more fights in this boss rush. Now we have Demon Tower, which we saw earlier. Basically acts the same way as before, but he's bigger, he has some more health, but we also do a lot more damage now. We're at 99. Again, that Blizzaja acts as a stun, which allows him to get that Firaja and Shot Walk off without Demon Tower attacking, which is really nice. It gives a lot of damage there. Nice. And then this is the big fight, the Zodiac Aqua boss fight. She has a lot of cool stuff she can do. So the first important thing is she has red attacks there, which you can see. These attacks we can't actually guard, so we have to avoid them instead, just by cartwheeling. Again, Jordan's going to be looking for openings here for attacks that he can guard, to then jump out and start combos here. So here she's going to teleport in. And now Jordan's able to pop Wayfinder, and we're going to abuse fires here. So getting hit with fires actually reduces Aqua's revenge value, so this allows us to loop her for quite a bit longer than we normally would be able to. Firaja especially does a huge amount here. And if all goes well, Jordan's going to be able to loop Aqua basically this whole fight, and she won't be able to attack again.
I kind of lost her at the end. But she's not DMing for some reason.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, can't do that.
Very nice. And that's the boss rush. Very short, very intense, lots of cool fights.